want to go straight to the Department of Defense news conference that is taking place out of Stuttgart, Germany.
Or have remained in port. Since the initial strikes, we have detected no emissions from regime long-range air defense radars. Air attacks have succeeded in stopping regime ground forces from advancing to Benghazi, and we are now seeing ground forces moving southward from Benghazi. We will, of course, watch these ground force movements.
By 1980, the U.S. had severed all diplomatic ties.
El-Qaddafi is an irresponsible animal. He has no scruples, he has no morals.
In the early 80s, tension between the U.S. and Libya intensified.
Eastern Time, air and naval forces of the United States launched a series of strikes against the headquarters, terrorist facilities, and military assets that support Muammar Gaddafi's subversive activities.
That aircraft, Gaddafi turned into public enemy number one. Bombings in Rome, Vienna, and then a disco in West Berlin.
Countries play a military role in Libya.
It's extremely important, Brooke, because after all, let's go back a little bit. You know, it was the Arab League and the Gulf Cooperation Coalition that asked for this. It was pushing the GCC that was asking for this. Military installations. They're trying to end weeks of civil war between this enigmatic leader and his own people. Well, we want to bring in exactly what the end game is for the U.S. and the coalition forces in Libya. And really, what is the strategy now of the Obama administration? Joining us to give us some perspective on all of this, our CNN senior political analyst, David Gergen. David, thanks for being here. This is a third Muslim country now.
We're interrupting you. Got to go live to President Obama speaking in Chile.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Please, everyone be seated. Thank you. Buenas tardes. It is a wonderful honor to be here in Santiago. And I want to, first of all, thank your president.
About 80 sorties flown, about half of them were told by the United States. Let's look cumulatively at how all this has played out. Remember, the military action began on Saturday. That was the first strikes. You see some cruise missile strikes and also some airstrikes. The stars there, those are airstrikes. On Sunday, the strikes continued. More airstrikes here and some attacks on Gaddafi ground forces. You see the tank symbol there. Monday now, we're up to more than 130 cruise missiles in all. You see more attacks on ground forces and, as the day played out today, also more airstrikes.
Lagos, and of course, your current president, Piñera. Thank you all to the former presidents for being here, as well as President Piñera.